What is up, my Canadian cousins? How are you today? So I had just completed a video series on the War of 1812, and the links to both videos will be in the description, and they'll pop up at the end of this short video as well. In the first of those videos, which I did, the War of 1812 from the Canadian perspective, I had a couple of audio Easter eggs. I had a song from a band called the Merrymen, who are from the Caribbean, I believe Barbados. And I think they did this song mostly about General Sir Isaac Brock, who had served in Barbados and in the Caribbean before heading up to Canada to head up the defense during the War of 1812. So that's probably why they wrote this song, and it certainly is from, the Canadian perspective. I played it in the background as I was talking in that video to see if anybody would hear it and notice it, or if they knew about it. I've read a lot of the comments, but not all, so forgive me if one of you had noticed and made a comment. So far, I don't think anybody did. And the other song I had playing in the background, or music I had playing in the background, was Tchaikovsky's 1812 Overture. And that one, yes, I know, is not about the War of 1812. It's about Napoleon's disastrous retreat from his Russian invasion during the brutal Russian winter, where he started the invasion with, I think, something like 600,000 troops and ended up with 60,000 at the end, and ultimately lost his command, abdicated, and ended up on the island of Elba, only to come back again and lose to the British at Waterloo, and the Prussians, but mostly the British, and permanent exile in the island of St. Helena. So, but all this was happening all around the same time, and I just thought it would be funny to throw it in there since it was the same year. And certainly the War of 1812 was related to the Napoleonic Wars. Watch my other videos for an explanation of that. But I wanted to play this song, The Merrymen, so we can hear it its entirety, and it's kind of fun, and it was an Easter egg in my prior video. So let's get to it. I'll see you on the flip side. They're kind of a calypso band, so you hear that in the background.
The mighty foes were rushing to the river far below. The redcoats camped along the banks of Lake Ontario. A lonely piper playing, the night was cold and damp, when a thunderous roar of cannonball passed through the sleeping camp. The fight is on, the battle cry. Prepare to defend your land, is but to do or die. Press on, press on. The battle cry. From Fort George to Queenston Heights, the battle raged both day and night. They put the enemy to flight, and the general led them on. Big guns were blazing.
Fort George is still there, right? I think so.
And lighting up the sky, there were screams and shouts and sinking boats. Brave men would surely die. Took him to say his Indian braves fought by the redcoat side. Then General Brock, he led the charge, swept the enemy aside. The fight is on, the battle cry. Prepare to defend your land, is but to do or die. Press on, press on. The battle cry. From Fort George to Queenston Heights, the battle raged both day and night. They put the enemy to flight, and the general led them on.
Well, this picture's not accurate. That's the Battle of New Orleans, and there is Andrew Jackson. Oh, they played this live at Fort George. I wonder if they wrote it for an occasion where they would be visiting.
led the charge, that was his final stand. Fight is on, the battle cry. Prepare to defend your land, is but to do or die. Press on, press on, the battle cry. From Fort George to Queenston Heights, the battle raged both day and night. They put the enemy to flight, and the general led them on. Fight is on, the battle cry. Prepare to defend your land, is but to do or die. Press on, the battle cry. From Fort George to Queenston Heights, the battle raged both day and night. They put the enemy to flight, and the general led them on. Fight is on, the battle cry. Prepare to defend your land, is but to do or die. Press on, the battle cry. From Fort George to Queenston Heights, the battle raged both day and night. They put the enemy to flight, and the general led them on.
Well, that was fun. It was a fun little icing on the cake of my War of 1812 series, and I liked it. It certainly was mostly about General Brock, and I guess he may be considered a hero of Barbados as well, because he was stationed there before heading up to Canada. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that, and if you've ever heard this band, or you ever heard this song specifically, let me know. I mean, I know they're not Canadian, but this is a very Canadian subject matter that they were singing here. So, yeah. Other than that, I'll see you soon, my friends. Take care.
When a thunderous roar of cannonball passed through the sleeping camp, the fight is on, the battle cry.